guys. Way to go. Keep it going. Good job, guys. All right, Paul, I see you. All right, Carl, finish on. Coach Carl.
Good job, guys.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here from the Today's Leader podcast. Welcome to Monday Mentoring.
The Coach Curl podcast is brought to you by Think and Grow Business, the home of the Think and Grow Business Mastermind. If you're serious about growing your business, get serious and join a mastermind group today. Find out more at thinkandgrowbusiness.com.au.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here, and welcome to Monday Mentoring. Now, today's mentoring moment comes from the latest interview episode on the Today's Leader podcast, episode 226, where we spoke with Clint Padgett. Now, Clint shared some amazing insights around how to make teams and projects triumph. He's got a new book coming out, How Teams Triumph. He's quite an expert. Works for has built his business called Project Success. Now, one of the key things that he shared that every leader should heed is a very simple rule. And what that rule was that your name cannot be assigned to a task unless you will be accountable for it. So your name cannot be assigned to a task unless you will be accountable for it. Now, there's probably many of you out there now saying, but that's just common sense, Tony. And yes, you would like to think that it is common sense. But let me share why it's important. Have you ever worked within a team where you never wanted to miss a meeting, right? You just never wanted to miss a meeting. Not for the good reasons, for the fear of ending up with a lion's share of the tasks. Have you ever been in that sort of a team with that sort of a leader where things were divvied up to you in absentia? So you weren't there, so you ended up with a lion's share of the work or tasks that you had no skill set for or no desire to complete. If you've ever worked with a poor leader, you know what that looks like. It's just incredibly frustrating. What about working for a team where you've got some dominant people, some dominant members of that team, and they like assigning tasks to just about everyone else but themselves, don't they? So they're in a team meeting, they dominate the discussion, and then they dominate the task assignment. And what about another scenario? Have you ever worked with a leader that's just distributed the tasks out just to be fair on everyone else? Just to be fair, everyone's going to pick a task, any task. So there's commonplace scenarios when it comes to team meetings or project management, isn't it? We all end up holding tasks or being responsible for tasks that we're not truly accountable for and that we're really going to struggle to achieve. Many of you now may be saying, but Tony, what about unfair work distribution? So you may have a couple of guns in your team and you can't necessarily load them up. But in many cases, that's potentially a discussion for another time, because you're right. You don't want to load up your great team members and get the work done for the team by just the one or two people. But that's indicative of a deeper problem. What happens when you don't have people to volunteer for tasks? Once again, that's indicative of a deeper problem. I can certainly understand the frustrations of leaders in teams and projects because I've been there. And each one of those problems that we've just talked about are symptoms of other problems. So listen into the episode 226 where Clint speaks about some of those things. And he's got heaps of tips there that will help you as a leader challenge yourself to be more effective when it comes to task distribution and making people and holding people accountable for those tasks. Or give us a call here at Think and Grow Business. Give us a free discovery call and you can find that link on our website. So your name cannot be assigned to a task unless you will be accountable for it. Now, why is this important? Firstly, as a leader, you want to succeed. You want your team to succeed. Makes some sense, doesn't it? You want to successfully complete the project, hit the goals, achieve the objective. Now, can you just close your eyes for a minute and imagine a team where team members take ownership, accept accountability, and are responsible for the results? How close are you to that team? Now, to build that team starts with some very simple team building concepts. We build rapport, we create alignment, we utilize and we maximize the strengths and the skills that we have within our team. But success takes on many parts. But one of the key things that I'm going to keep going back to in this mentoring session is your name cannot be assigned to a task unless you will be accountable for it. Do you have that in your current teams? Are the tasks being assigned to the right people? So these are some questions for you to reflect on during the week. Is every team member accountable for what it is that they do, for what it is that they bring to the table? Is there a tick and flick mentality towards the assignment and completion of tasks? So what I mean by that is, do people hold their tasks until the day before the meeting and then hurriedly rush through so that they can get a tick? Do you have a successful completion mindset, or do you have a compliance mindset within the team? So are we only ticking off the tasks just to say that they're done when in fact they may not be done? So if you've been assigned tasks in absentia from meetings, or have people dodging tasks at meetings, you probably face a challenge as a leader to get stuff done and completed. So think back to those words. Your name cannot be assigned to a task unless you will be accountable for it. So as a leader, if you're assigning tasks to any member in your team and you aren't making them, holding them, or energizing that accountability for them to complete the task, it's time for you to have a bit of a think. What can you do this week to help make that a reality? So what can you do this week to help make that a reality? Hey, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a absolutely fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to our Monday mentoring session today. I hope it gives you momentum to reach out for your dreams. If you're looking for an extra boost, check out my online academy for access to over 75 programs to help you build a better mindset, enhance your leadership skills, and boost your business. You can trial it for just $1 for the first month at thecoachcurlacademy.com. Remember, wherever you are standing stronger, braver, and wiser. Have yourself a successful and a productive week. And remember the golden rule. Just don't be an arsehole. I'll see you next time.